My name is Kyler Watson, and I do general pedal production here at Keeley Electronics. As far as pedal production goes, I do a lot. I mean, it could go from building the pedals, putting in like the components on the PCB, to hardwiring. A lot of what I do is actually hardwiring it and a little bit of testing here and there, to stuffing it in the cases. I started here doing mods back in the day, and yeah, so occasionally we'll do a few of those. But yeah, just basically anything I'm asked to do as far as the production goes, I do it. I also answer the phones. Sometimes a customer will call in and they've got a question about, hey, I'm trying to get this kind of sound from this guitar player, or just general stuff like that. And I'll try and kind of see what they're looking for, guide them in the right direction. If they're thinking they want one pedal, and I'm like, oh, like maybe, we'll go in, probably should go in another direction with that. Sometimes I'll demo them right over the phone just so the customer can kind of hear what they're getting into. So definitely try to provide the best customer service and make sure that whatever they get, they're going to be happy with it and it's exactly what they want. One of my favorites for sure is the Mag Echo, which is one of the ones that I'm playing on, or I was playing on. I use it in my rig. I play a lot of gigs out in a country band, and that one it's on a lot. I mean, it fills up the space really nicely. It's got this nice tape warble to it. It's just one of the best. In my opinion, it's just like one of the most usable echoes out there. So I enjoy that one. The tone workstations are excellent. I've only gotten to actually mess around with them and test them because there's just such a ridiculous demand for them that I can't get my hands on one yet. So probably the Super Mod would be my favorite out of those, just because it's got delays, reverbs, it's got two banks, so you can use them simultaneously, delays, reverbs, and a bunch of other modulation effects that just sound killer. I mean, it's just such a versatile pedal. So I can't wait to get my hands on one of those. I play in a country band around here called the Mills Band. We have some original music that we do. We play a lot of covers, a lot of top 40, some older stuff, some Red Dirt. We play some rock covers, some other random hit songs from the 90s, and yeah, it's really fun. We do a lot of gigs. We stay pretty busy. It's pretty nice. It's a fun thing to do. So. Outside of work, generally I'm pretty busy. I'm almost always at the Mills Band studio that we have, tracking for the Mills Band, another project that I'm in called Paper Street, which is kind of a mix of a whole lot of different stuff. I also record for just other friends of mine, do tracking, mixing, mastering, all of that there. So other than that, hang out with my son Addison a lot, and just hang out with friends, party, that kind of thing. I started at Keeley in February of 2014. It's funny, I used to work for a pest control company before that for a couple years, and we had Robert's account. We sprayed his the shop here, and I found that out, and I already had a Keeley compressor before. I loved a lot of his pedals, but that one was the one that I always had, and so I had to meet him. I asked my manager, look, can you just book me in there so I can meet Robert Keeley? And so I came over and sprayed the place. Robert and I just chatted a lot, kind of vibed, and he offered me a job. I had a job a week later, I think is when he offered it to me. So, and then ever since then, yeah, the rest is history.